came to your house while I was in Miami to do a morning run, and someone mentioned that your personal security guard, Shadow, was gone. Shadow, who, like his name suggests, always has your back, is always by your side. I even know because when we were in Puerto Rico with him once, I went to the bathroom by myself. It was a long walk. And all of a sudden I look behind me and he's right there. I didn't ask him to come. And I was like, whoa. Hey, man. Like, I was a little tipsy, right? He goes, this is why they call me Shadow. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, this dude's literally a protector. Like, he has my back. Like, he's watching over me when I least expect it or even, like, asked. Just what he does. Yeah. And he wasn't present when I came for the jog that morning. And someone made a comment like, hey, guys, let's send our good energy to Shadow. And I felt the vibe was a little off, so I didn't want to ask, like, in front of everyone. But then I asked you, I was like, oh, where's Shadow? And you mentioned that he had passed out working out in the morning. And, didn't think much of it, thought maybe he was going to get taken care of or whatever happened. And then we did our jog. And we were kind of stretching, cooling down, and Jay Leon mentioned that Shadow had passed. And inexplicable and very hard to describe the feeling of hearing that in a moment where all of you guys had been working on this journey to do this one thing for so long. He played such a big part in keeping you safe, literally keeping you safe. And it was so, I still can't fathom that he's gone. It's inexplicable. It's hard to comprehend. And obviously, most importantly, it is incredibly sad. And, just wanted to ask how you're doing and what the vibe's been like in the house without him.
Yeah. So I mean, it's been tough, man, and I thought it was gonna get easier to deal with, and in fact, quite the opposite. I think that moment. In that moment, I was so shocked. We were all so shocked, and we just sat outside for hours, just talking about it. And in that moment, I didn't know what to think. I've never experienced someone that close to me passing away. I mean, we were together every single day, and like you said, he almost became this father figure to me. You know, he was 46 years old, I believe, and he had so much wisdom for me. And we would sort of have these conversations like by ourselves because he's not the type of guy to just talk, in front of everyone else or voice his opinion where he doesn't think he should voice his opinion. And I would just agree with so much of what he said. And he became this sort of father figure. And I think he developed a love for me that he didn't even expect. And he sort of started to look at me as almost like his son in a way. And he was just so proud of me and how far he had seen me come, and even in the 6 months that we were together every single day with my training and my mindset, my mentality, and even the day before he passed, after the sparring, he came up to me and he's like, "Man, I just see your mindset, and I just want to say I'm super proud of you, and you are quite literally a warrior, a lion right now, and I would take you into battle with me any day of the week." And the fact that he's not here it's surreal to me. I'm not good at like talking about this stuff. I don't really know how to deal with it, but as the days have gone on, it's sort of gotten harder in a weird way. We're watching videos back, and he's in every single video, and his absence, and I've started to just miss him in these random moments. And Shay, who designs my boxing outfit, handed me my shorts this morning for the first time, and then there's a patch there, and it said like "in loving memory" for Shamir, and it like sort of hit me all in that moment of like this fight is for him. And he passed away 10 days before the fight, and he would have loved nothing more than to be there with us and supporting us. And the fact that he's gone, it just doesn't make sense to me. And I was doing an interview earlier, and I started to like tear up and like choke up, because it's like I don't know how to deal with it. I'm still learning. I've never dealt with something like this, and it's in this crazy time, and there's been so much going on, and I just don't know how to handle it. I think everyone's sort of handling it in their own way, but
the sudden nature of it is shocking. It's shocking to the point of like rehabilitation, where I, like you, sort of just freeze up, because like as a person who tries to be logical and rational about everything, in a situation where like this, there is no logic, man. He was healthy. He was he was in. I was with him the night before, and it made no sense.
Yeah.
And what's worse is and not to get like too sad, it's like, bro, he had a family. He's got a baby. And so then you start to feel for his wife, who, like, we think we're going through it.
It's 10 times worse for her. And he has a 1-year-old son, Zion.
So how do you use that energy and not get completely broken down and forget about the mission at hand?
I think the whole entire team has just, felt his energy, and we're still focused on the task at hand, and that's what Shadow would have wanted. Shadow will be there with me in the ring, quite literally still having my back, and he will want me to go out there and fight my fight and knock this guy the fuck out. And we've had so many conversations about it, and it's almost something that, again, I feel like I haven't even processed it yet. And some days it comes in waves. Like some days I'll just get like hit with that emotion, and like I said, I was like literally just tearing up this morning. Like it all hit me right then in that moment, and I'm still learning how to process it, how to deal with it. And again, there's so much going on that I think it's something that I'll have to like truly reflect on, because right now it's like so much shit is happening, and Shadow just would have wanted me to go out there and fucking knock this guy out, and harnessing that energy, harnessing his warrior spirit to go and get the job done.
Yeah, rest in peace, Shadow. You fucking legend. You warrior, protector. It sucks, man. I'm sorry for your loss. It was very hard to witness that, especially as like not an outsider, but right, I wasn't in the camp. I was a guest, and then you guys let me do the runs with you and stuff, and yeah, it's tough.
It's fucked up, and even just sitting like here talking about it, it's like,
sucks.
how are we here?